Investing in Art or Luck by me, John Wilson. So, I started with my ability versus willingness. The ability in this assignment is actually the same for everybody. We all start out with $100,000 to invest, but ability is basically how much you actually have to invest. You got to keep in mind that some people have other obligations such as kids, mortgage payments, car payments. Those have to be paid before you can actually invest. Willingness to invest is that sleep factor. If you do not feel comfortable in what you're investing in, you're checking every 5 seconds, you're freaking out, you're losing sleep, then you don't need to invest in that. How comfortable am I with my portfolio? Very comfortable, due to a lot of my market research. So how I decided to invest, financial sectors had a huge role in this. I wanted to make sure that almost every sector is represented in my portfolio. My market research, I talked to my professors, talked to my friends, even talked to some CFPs and accountants, and that's how I made my decision on what's in my portfolio. Experimentation, I tried to experiment a little bit. I usually run pretty moderately in my risk tolerance, but I feel that my knowledge led me to only have like 1 or 2 indexes in my entire account. So my unsystematic versus systematic risk. Unsystematic risk is basically where you have one stock, let's say it's Coca-Cola, and it crashes, you lose 65% of your total investment. You can protect yourself against that by diversification. You could buy from different industries, different sectors, to where, okay, maybe Coca-Cola crashed, but 80% of your portfolio is actually up. So it kind of covers the losses to an extent. So here's my portfolio. Mine's the one with the blue line. As compared to the black line, that's the S&P 500, which is the most popular index probably in the world. And as you can see, my trend's very, very close with it. So that shows me that I'm very well diversified in my portfolio. And, I mean, I'm actually doing better than the S&P 500, which feels pretty good. So, here's each one of my separate accounts in my portfolio. Some of the highlights, as you can see, is Caterpillar, Baker Hughes, American Electric Power Company, and Walmart. But honestly, probably Walmart is my best just because of where it stayed green even throughout this situation going on right now. As you can see, I've also made some bad decisions. Maybe Coca-Cola might not have been the best investment when I put money into it. But we have to keep in mind that with certain situations going on right now, most things are down. So you gotta just kind of ride the wave sometimes. So, some of the future implications and inferences that I've made from this project. Investing is both an art and luck, to me at least. The thing is that even though it doesn't seem we are the most luckiest right now in class, actually we kind of are, because if you look at things from a buy low, sell high perspective, right now things are going pretty low. You would be able to buy a lot more and make a lot more money off of it if you ride the wave, as I mentioned earlier. The biggest thing that I actually learned is that it doesn't matter so much in what you invest in, it's getting it out there and holding on to it for a long period of time. Typically, it's just going to keep on going up. Yes, there's going to be crashes and depressions here and there, but as long as you hold on to it, it should be profitable in the future. And here's some of my references. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.